Hi guys, so day 2 after surgery and I have just washed my hair by myself. Thank you. So I will share with you my technique on what I did. 9 times out of 10, I think most people when they go for surgery abroad, they take a partner or a friend with them. However, if you are on your own, there are nurses that come in. My nurses are actually going to come in a couple of hours, come and check on me and to see if there's anything I need. I actually feel that I was healthy enough, happy enough, strong enough to be able to have a shower by myself again today. I had a shower at the hospital yesterday and was fine, but I didn't wash my hair. Because today, you know, it's the big one. It was the hair wash. And it was great success. So I want to share with you how I dealt with this by myself, because chances are after you've had a breast surgery, you maybe find yourself alone 1, 2, 3 weeks down the line when you need to wash your hair and you're like, how do I do this? So everybody will react differently. Some people will find it painful to lift their arms out or to lift their arms up. I, being a bodybuilder, believe that my muscles are just so accustomed that they actually feel more strengthened. So the smaller actions don't actually affect me as much. Whereas somebody that's maybe having their first ever breast surgery might find that it's quite tight. And then when they're moving, they're like, oh, that really pulls. So it's really a case of listening to your own body and understanding if you were going to do any damage. Now, I am taking painkillers. I took 1 painkiller for bedtime last night, and that helped me to sleep. It helped me to be more comfortable and relaxed. But I'm not taking painkillers now, simply because I wanted to know that if I was pushing myself too far, that the pain would kick in and I would know to stop, so I would know my limit. And I felt that if I took a painkiller before I had a shower and tried to wash my hair, maybe it might not feel as painful as it would have been, and then I could do damage. So for that reason, I haven't taken my morning painkiller. So to give you an idea, I don't know if you can see into here, this shower has a seat in it, which is brilliant. If I just open the doors, I need to put my stockings back on actually. So it has a seat which I pulled down, and obviously the door will be closed when I was having my shower. I used the handset down at an angle, so it was squirting water. I literally sat on the seat and then took my head under the water, and that way I didn't have to like position it. It wasn't up high and it didn't get my bra wet. I had a towel around my shoulders and literally just poked my head into the water. I had my shampoo and conditioner. I did all that. I rinsed it out. Then I tied my hair up in a towel and then washed the rest of my body with the shower gel again, leaving my bra on the whole time. So I haven't touched my dressings or anything. So that way I was able to wash my hair and brush it, and then I was able to wash my armpits and everything else, just not the breasts, because I kept a towel over my shoulders throughout. I actually didn't bring a razor with me, so my armpits feel like a forest fire. I could actually start under there any day now. I'm nervous about that. I never let armpit hair grow, but what's the point in shaving them for one day, you know? Maybe there's a shop with razors around here. I just didn't bring any in my holder. So I'm hoping that when my nurses come today, they may take my drains away. I mean, as much as I love these little cute things, it would be much nicer for me to go shopping without carrying them around, because I don't want to carry a heavy weight around with me. And these are almost full now, if you can see. So at the hospital, I had 2 of these emptied and they refilled again. So this is all blood that comes out of my drains, trickles down, and the gravity puts them into these pots. So in total, in 2 days, I've lost 4 of these. And that's to be expected. You can kind of tell when you are, oh, here we go, I have more coming out of here because the line's gone red. Whereas on this side, the line is clear, there's no more blood coming out. I doubt they're going to take one out and leave the other in. I think I'm going to be with these for 1 more day. Darn it. Really wanted to go to the bazaar and I didn't want to carry them around in case they just get knocked or something. And if I carry them in my bag, then it limits how much else I can carry. So maybe tomorrow I'll get to go to the bazaar. We shall see. Never give up. So I'll show you some medication that I am taking. It's time for my antibiotic. I'm actually going to take 3 tablets at the moment now, and I will tell you why. My antibiotic I take once a day. I take this every morning. I'm going to take that now. I also have a vegan supplement because I'm vegan, and obviously vegans need iron and they need energy and vitamins, and the food that I'm having at the moment isn't what I'd normally eat at home. It isn't my bodybuilding meal prep. It's not high in protein, so these can really make up the difference, a supplement to your diet. And that's really important because you want to be fighting fit to be as strong as possible and to recover as fast as possible as your body heals itself after surgery. So I was actually looking for protein yesterday. I managed to get some rice, green beans, walnuts and lentils for a protein kick and made my own dinner, simply because I'm finding it a bit of a language barrier to be able to say to people, can I have that without cheese please, or can I have that without butter or milk? So I did order a pizza that I was going to demolish for dinner. It was a vegetarian pizza, so it had cheese on it, and I said, can I have the pizza no cheese? And they were like, yes, of course. And then they bring me a pizza with cheese on it. So you know, rather than being polite, I was just like, oh thanks, in the bin. Made my own dinner, and you know what, it was lovely, so that's fine. But I will, as it's now Monday, 2 days post-surgery, I had my surgery Saturday morning, now Monday morning, hopefully some of the shops will be open. As before, half of the high street was kind of closed on the Sunday, it must be a day of rest. The final thing that I'm taking is the pill. Now this is a contraceptive. I know lots of people have lots of different methods, but I actually had to miss a day on the pill for my surgery because you're not allowed food and water. So bear in mind, if you are on the pill and it's coming up to your surgery, don't get pregnant. Bear in mind that, you know, skipping a day can be very detrimental. If you do not want a pregnancy, make sure that you abstain from intercourse a week before surgery. So that's what I did, so that I could miss a day without taking the pill, and then I continue to take it since then so that I'm protected for when I go home. To my boyfriend, by the way. So these are the 3 pills that I'm taking today, and that's why. For people that love swallowing tablets, let's have a look. So that's the pill, that's my antibiotic, and that's my vegan supplement. So the actual antibiotic is really small. It's actually a green on the tablet, so you can snap it in half and have it in 2 pieces. If you're a bit nervous about tablets, I don't mind. Yum. Right, so when I sleep, I like to sleep on my front in the UK. So I have devised this very special chamber and it's a really good way if you are a front sleeper to ensure that you don't roll onto your back whilst you are sleeping. So I have 2 pillows with a piece of hair, that's nice. 2 pillows that keeps you nice and high and it keeps your body elevated so that your breasts are at an angle rather than being directly down onto your chest. It feels a bit more comfortable to be at an incline. So these are really puffy, nice pillows, they're gorgeous. I then put a pillow under my left arm. So this means that my body is held up, and that way I can't roll into it. Obviously the only other way I could go is off the bed if my body tried to roll in the night, but I mean, when was the last time you ever fell out of bed? So thankfully that's not happened. And then I have a pillow under my legs. Now when you lay, this goes under my knees. So let me just try and do it here. I don't know if you can still see from here, but we'll try. Sorry for the hair that's drying. You know, it's good for your spine to lay flat and straight, but most people aren't comfortable. I always want to like bend a leg and twist. Like I feel really good when I've got like a spine twist. So to be like a plank laying there can be quite uncomfortable after some time. So I find that when you bend your knees with a pillow underneath them, it almost feels as if you're just snuggling up on the sofa. It's a lot more comfortable. So I'll show you how I get in and out of bed. Hopefully this fits on the camera. So I climb in, I put my legs over this pillow, I shimmy forwards, my drains go on the floor, that allows the gravity to take the blood away, and then I sit at an incline with my arm on this pillow, and then I lay back. And I'm like, ah. And in that way it stops me from rolling onto my side. My knees being bent, as you can see here, my knees being bent is just far more comfortable. It's more like a seated position, and then I can lean like this. And then if I want to kind of slink down, then I just lean forwards, shift my bum forwards, and then lay further back. And it's like, ah. But seriously, I have tried so many methods to get the best sleep after breast surgery, and that is by far the easiest way. So you are welcome if you want to give that a go, guys. And that's from the world's most favourite front sleeper, now sleeping on my back. So there's lots of different aftercare instructions, and some people will say do this, some people will say do that. Everybody is different. Everybody is capable of feeling pain in different ways. Everybody's body responds differently. I'm very healthy and active, so I feel like having breast surgery for the 4th time, 3rd set of implants, I'm pretty much used to it. It's not a big shock for me, and I'm very much comfortable dealing with this by myself. Knowing that the nurses are coming in, I presume maybe they may change the bandages today. They may take the bra off and I'll be able to show you what they look like. Maybe they'll try and take the drains. Maybe they'll say they need to live with me forever. Who knows? Any questions, please just ask, guys, and I will show you what the nurses do when they pop in. This has made me very happy. Room service for breakfast. Look how gorgeous this is. Oh my goodness. Yum, 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 yum. I mean, I'm not even leaving my room now. Editing some videos, put onto YouTube before my nurses arrive.
If you drive, it will delay you. Both will walk around a lot, but if you walk right 100 meters from the right, you'll arrive earlier. Oh, thank you, that's very kind.
So I've just got back from the Grand Bazaar. I had a lovely day shopping, and as you can see, I'm just really happy. The people at reception are so good. They literally translate everything for me. They helped me to order my breakfast so that I could have my lovely room service with vegan food. They also did some currency exchange for me and booked a taxi to the Grand Bazaar. It's something that I saw online before coming to Istanbul, and I know that a lot of tourists want to go and see like these amazing spice markets, and it's just really, really pretty. It's right by the water, and yeah, I could have literally spent a whole day there. So I went by myself, which is quite brave, I think, because there are so many people, like loads. And seeing as I have my drains still in, I carried them in my hospital bag. And this is the shopping that I came back with, because I didn't want to carry anything too heavy, just in case I cause any damage. So I got some goodies from my friends and family back home, and it was just really nice to experience the bazaar. First up, I got some Turkish delights. They've like shrink wrapped. I don't know if it's so that you can fly home with that, but they put it in like an airtight bag and sucked the hell out of it. So I got some Turkish delight, which was kind of hand cut in front of me, and that was really pretty. I also got some, again, shrink wrapped. apple tea. Oh my goodness. Like, they all drink these tiny Turkish teas here, and they either have them hot or cold. It's literally like a fruity powder that you add to hot water, and it was just really delicious. So I got some apple and they shrunk that for me as well. So I guess I'll have that when I get home. I went to another place. What was in here? Oh, and then I got, this is like I got some eyes. It keeps you safe. It's really pretty. Actually, when I go on holiday to Greece, they always have them. So I got one for my daughter and one for myself because we both have blue eyes. So it's just a really nice little gift. That was like 2 for 10 lira, which is ridiculously cheap. I literally had to keep like looking up the cost of everything so that I could figure out what I was spending. 10 lira is, on my currency converter, £1.43. £1.43 for some lips. Like, what? And I think the tea came to 100 lira. The tea in the Turkish Delight. So 100 lira is £14. I mean, could you get a box of chocolates for that in the UK? I don't think so. I then afterwards wanted to get a really cute teacup, but it's actually all wrapped up here so you can't see. It's glass and silver. Oh, it's like sellotape to my bag. A glass and silver teacup so I can drink my Turkish tea. And finally some handmade soap. This is so pretty. Look at my beautiful soaps. They're so pretty and they just smell really lovely. So, I mean, like, that is my idea of heaven, just walking around in the sunshine, buying tea and soap. It was really, really nice to see some of the culture. All of the shop owners see you and they're like, hey, come inside, come inside. And they kind of bring you in and pin things to you and put perfume on you, and then they're like, you buy this, buy that. So, every time I walked past a shop that had like Turkish Delight and tea, after I already got some, I kind of just said, thank you, I've got some, and then like kept walking, because everybody is just so friendly. Like, they invite you in and say like, try this on and test this, which is really, really lovely. But when you're on your own in a big crowd and you can only carry so much, you know, I would have bought tea from like literally every shop. It's just so pretty. But yeah, it was a really nice experience. There were a lot of people in the crowd. So as I say, I kept my drains in my bag. I also had my money and phone, not wearing a shoulder bag, just because I didn't want to pull on my breasts. I had them in a pouch, in a bum bag, a little fancy thing. So I kept my hands kind of close into me, walking through the big crowds, knowing that my arms could be a bit of a bumper towards other people walking into me. Fortunately, even though it was mega busy, nobody bumped into me, and keeping the bags down low meant that I wasn't pulling on them to lift them up. So I only got a few things just so that I didn't injure myself, but it was more for the experience and to look around and just be a part of it, the sights and the sounds and the smells. So that's exactly what I love doing on holiday, and I'm so glad that even though I'm here alone, I can still do the things that I love despite having surgery. So my nurses came in and checked me this morning. They came to the hotel, but tomorrow I will be going to the hospital, which is just over there. They took blood pressure, they tested my temperature in my ear, and then emptied my drains. Now that I've been walking around all day, actually, that would be very interesting to see how full they are. Oh wow, they're like no blood at all. That's me walking around all day. Like, I've literally been out for about 3 hours walking, and there's no blood. So I think, touch wood, that may be the end of my bleeding. But they did actually say that it's not all blood. So even though it is red, it is just bodily fluid, which sounds quite creepy. But it's not just like that amount of pure blood. That is what your body uses to create swelling and things to protect a wound. So even though it is red, it's just the blood colours it red, and then the whole thing isn't actually blood. So yeah, I'm actually quite surprised that the whole day of walking, you would have thought the gravity would draw lots more blood out there, but it kind of looks like I've got to the end of my drains now, which would be really good to have them out tomorrow. So I also received something for the airport. Let me just put the drains back in my bag so I can hold this. I received from the hospital, from Dr Serbulent, my certificates that I'm to take back to England with me. The first one certifies that I've had surgery. So if you're taking time off work, if you need to prove that you've had surgery, and typically people take a week or 2 weeks off, we hereby certify the disability of patient Tracy Kiss due to her surgery from the 28th of September to the 12th of October. So that's like 14 days. That's 2 weeks then to say that I should take 2 weeks off. As I am self-employed, I won't be taking 2 weeks off, but it's easy to return to working from home. So I also then had a confirmation fitness for flying certificate, and this is to give to the people at the airport if they question why I'm bandaged trying to get on a plane. It basically says that Tracy Kiss underwent the following surgery of breast augmentation with implants on the 28th of September. There were no complications during or after the operation. The intervention sites are irritation-free and there are no more wound fluids. All vital signs were in the normal range at all times. In an emergency, the passenger Tracy Kiss would have to be treated like any other passenger. Well, I hope not. I'm hoping that they will lift my bag for me, because I don't think I can carry it onto the plane. I have it on wheels, I'm just taking a holdall, but at the same time to then lift it up the steps, that's maybe 10 kilograms, 15 kilograms, which is a lot heavier than anything I've attempted to lift thus far. So, you know, if I am struggling, then I will ask for help. I don't want to cause any unnecessary damage, considering how well my healing has been going. So that's my day so far, and I'm loving being in Turkey. It's so gorgeous and warm, and it's nice to be human again and to get dressed up and to go out and to go shopping.
If you found this video helpful, please leave a like, subscribe to my channel, write me a comment, and keep watching for more.